Hey basketball players, today I'm going to be really talking to you about something that is very important for basketball players, and that is working out. Does working out stunt your growth? And also the benefits of doing it when you're younger and how to do the workouts when you are younger. Because let's face it, there's a lot of fake news, I guess you could say, around working out at certain ages. So I'm going to tell you right now, first off, if you're even 6 years old, it's technically safe to work out. However, you're not going to be working out with 40-pound dumbbells like I've got here. What you're going to be working out with is your own body weight. And I would stick to your own body weight at least until you're around 9 years old. That's going to be things like squats, sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, dips. Anything with your own weight is 100% safe because, let's face it, if it's your own weight, then what is there to really mess up your body with, right? The reason why we want to keep weights, actual weights, like let's say this 25-pound weight, away from younger players is because when they're first starting to work out, they're not going to know the form, and because of that, they're going to be struggling. So for example, if they were to do an upper chest press, which means that you're sitting in a workout bench, let's say, or a chair like this one, which is a workout bench, and let's say they've got something that's way too heavy for them, and they start lifting and they say, oh no, and it like bonks them on the head. What's going to happen then is, of course, an injury, but by not using the correct form, they could actually be hurting their joints and their bones, because of course, if you're lifting something that's way too heavy, even for us adults, it could really do a lot of damage. So keep that in mind, especially when they're younger. Body weights, again, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, squat jumps, sprinting, anything that consists of their own body weight. The one thing I would get younger players to do, no matter what age that you want to start them out with a healthy lifestyle, is something like one of these things. It's a spring loader thing for the end of a weight, or you can get like a stress ball, same thing, and just get them to squeeze the stress ball or squeeze one of these springy weight things, because that's going to really increase the muscles in their forearms, which is going to, of course, help them be able to dribble a basketball better, shoot a basketball better, and of course win more arm wrestles against their friends. Now, once your young player starts getting to the point where you think that they can start using weights, what you can do is to use a lighter 5-pound weight, and we can start with this. And then we can build up. So now, we're all used to, as players, push-ups, sit-ups, and the rest, but we've never really used weights. So if we start using weights, of course, have somebody who knows what they are doing with your player if they're younger, but have them in, let's say you want to work on their upper chest to get them a little bit stronger for plowing through players like LeBron James, use a lighter weight. Something like a 5-pound, a 2-pound, a 3-pound, whatever it may be, just so that you can work on their form. You don't want to, for example, have their arm on an upper chest press, dumbbell press. We don't want to have this arm go more or less than 90 degrees here and less than 90 degrees up here. You want to have a perfect square on either side and then straight up, but you don't want to be completely straight up. You want to have a slight bend in your elbow, because if you go straight up, and let's say you had a very heavy weight, I've seen players do this, and I've seen somebody I used to play basketball with who did this, not for an upper chest, but they were laying straight flat down and they were pushing up with the weight. And what happened was they straightened their elbow. They were doing the press with 105 or 110, something like that, pound weights. And because they went totally straight, their joint is not going to be strong enough to be able to handle that. And their upper arm bent all the way back and, of course, messed up their joints. So yeah, don't do that. That's why we have trainers. That's why we have people who know what they're doing. And of course, that's also why we start with lower weights, so that we can get the form down before they get to heavier, more dangerous weights. The reason why working out when you're younger is not going to stunt your growth is because of this. You're going to not be starting with heavy weights that could injure yourself, because of course there are growth plates on the end of each bone, and you do not want to have those in any way damaged. Number 2 is we have now figured out from 100 years ago that nutrition is a very important factor. And when you're working out, your body is going to need calcium. Your body is going to need protein. It's going to need carbohydrates. Those people who are on zero carb diet things and they're putting their kids on it who are in sports is damaging their ability to grow, but also damaging their ability to have the strength to be able to actually play the sport. So make sure that the player is eating healthy and also eating the right nutrients. We're not giving them a chocolate bar after practice. We're giving them either, of course, maybe a protein shake, but at least milk. Milk is very important because it's got protein and calcium, which are very important to your body for when it grows. I hope that this video has helped you as a player or as a parent or as a trainer or coach. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time.